Thanks for staying with us here on the Urban Debate. Viewers, we move on to another big political face-off point that's currently brewing in our country, especially in the state of Maharashtra. Now, Maharashtra has just become another opposition-ruled state that has moved to withdraw the general consent given to the CBI. What does that mean? Essentially, the CBI now, if they want to come to the state of Maharashtra for any investigation, they will need to separately seek the government's permission. Otherwise, usually the states have just given a general consent that can be used at any time for any case. But now, in Maharashtra, for example, in the case that was initially filed in Lucknow in the TRP racket scam, and the UP government recommended a CBI probe, and CBI registered a case. If they now want to come to Maharashtra and to Mumbai and find out what the investigation was here and what evidence was found, they will have to get Maharashtra's permission. For example, if this general consent had been withdrawn, perhaps the whole Sushant case could have gotten more complicated. Of course, there the Supreme Court had ordered it, but still, after the Sushant CBI face-off and a possible face-off that could have happened in the TRP racket case, Maharashtra government has moved to withdraw that consent. Now, earlier there have been other states also, so let me just tell you that quickly. Rajasthan did it in July 2019 when this another round of face-off between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot was happening, and there were allegations that the BJP was trying to actually destabilize the government. They withdrew the general consent, and there is a possibility that the CBI will be misused to target the state. West Bengal did it in November 2018, one of the first states that withdrew the CBI consent during Modi government's regime, and they took this decision close on the heels of Chandrababu Naidu doing it in Andhra Pradesh. Of course, once Chandrababu himself got voted out and the new government of Jagan Reddy came to power, they then gave that consent again to CBI. So Andhra Pradesh had done it, but that's been revoked. West Bengal still has it withdrawn, so CBI needs special permission to go there and investigate. In Chhattisgarh in January 2019, also the government claimed vendetta politics by BJP and said the CBI will be misused to target us, so they withdrew the general consent. Essentially, if you look, of all the opposition-ruled states, about half of them currently have withdrawn this. The others also accuse the BJP of using CBI. Is that a fair charge? Or are these governments simply wary and genuinely have something to hide and are blocking the CBI from doing a fair investigation? That's the simple question I'm asking this evening. So let's say good evening to the panelists who are joining us. Rajiv Ranjan, spokesperson for the Janata Dal United. Sudesh Sharma, spokesperson for the BJP. Mr. Mahesh Tapashri, spokesperson for the NCP. And Charan Singh Sapra, spokesperson for the Congress Party. Mahesh Tapashri, let's begin with you. Mr. Anil Deshmukh came out earlier in the day and said that, they are actually going to use the CBI to target the government, and that's not the right way to go about it. It's being used to settle political scores. Can you give us examples where you believe and your party believes that CBI is being used by the centre to settle political scores?
Good evening, Tanvi and all viewers. There has been a large-scale apprehension by non-BJP ruled states about the misuse of CBI. Now, as far as this current withdrawal of general consent to the CBI, it rests within the powers within the Act, which is called the Delhi Special Police Establishment Act of 1946. And if you see the Act and read the Section 6 of the Act, you will come to know that the CBI has to take a specific permission from the state government when it enters into its territorial area to investigate a specific case. Now, if at all, if it's a union territory, then the CBI does not require any kind of a permission. It can just go into a union territory and investigate the case. But when the case is registered by the state police department, and if the CBI wants to do an investigation, they have to seek a prior approval of the Home Department or the state government. In case the same is denied by the state, then the CBI can definitely, the High Court and the Supreme Court can definitely allow the same in their judgment. So I do not really want to say, I really wouldn't say that Maharashtra has really done something out of the box. The powers are within the Act itself. We are just exercising the Act, and I think it's about 1989 that the last general consent was given. And now, whenever there's a specific requirement for any specific case, it will be looked on merit. and I don't see any reason why such a big fuss should be made out of it. Hello?
Okay, let me get in as Mr. Sudesh Verma to respond to it then.
Tanvi, it's a step that is going to expose Maharashtra government as it exposed other governments as well. Because what have you got to hide? As simple as that. Because you cannot prevent the CBI. You see, there are two court judgments. One is the Supreme Court judgment of 1994 that says that you cannot apply it with retrospective effect. And the other is Delhi High Court judgment that says that if a case has started in other states, then CBI can go. You cannot. It doesn't need permission. You see, the whole point is that in the TRP case, a case was lodged in Uttar Pradesh, and genuinely we want to know because a lot of questions have been asked from the union government also. So if a request for CBI comes, a very genuine request. TRP is not limited to Mumbai or to Uttar Pradesh or to one state. A summary has to be made that who are the people doing it, how it is being done, so that the state can apply correctives. It should not be seen as something that is going to land somebody in trouble. But if you have done something because of motives as it looks now, then naturally you will do such a step. Because you see what happened, Chandrababu Naidu ji did it, and Jagan Reddy government came and just upturned that, and now SNEG Act is there, and you lost the government because people know that you want to hide corruption. This is what happened in the case of Sikkim. Nar Bahadur Bhandari case was lost against him. He applied this, consent clause. So everybody knows what is happening. So allow the agencies which are supposed to do their job and learn something from what Prime Minister Modi did when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat. You see, the entire UPA establishment was at their back. He faced the CBI, was grilled by the SIT, and he was grilled for 10 hours. He said, yes, he did not do so. You should learn from it. Allow democracy to thrive. It's not that there is a clause and you will use it on technical ground and you'll just come and say that, no, we are doing it. Court judgments are there, so you can't prevent anything from, happening. And you see, there needs to be a secrecy clause if the CBI is doing an investigation. If it informs the state government much in advance for permission, then maybe the state government or some leaders are there in connivance, and then the whole evidence will be destroyed. So how are you going to protect that? It's ridiculous.
Can I comment?
But
I want to
I will get Mr. Sapra to respond to you in just a bit. But Mr. Sudesh Verma, we don't even know what the Mumbai police so far has found in the TRP racket, really, so to speak. Why not wait for them to show some evidence before really going for a CBI investigation?
It's not important. If you want to argue, it's fine. That argument is valid. But at the same time, Uttar Pradesh is also facing the same issue. And people have complained. So Uttar Pradesh thought that, the Uttar Pradesh government thought that it should be done by CBI because it has national repercussions. And what is the agency that will do it? It is the CBI. You don't know what kind of things are there. Only when a proper investigation is done, I'll be able to understand if there is a TRP scam, how it is done, how it can be prevented, what role the central government should play, what role the state government should play. Because after all, people have to be made accountable, those who are doing it. And genuine viewers, they need to know that they're watching the real issues rather than, getting confused because, some state governments wants to do something, God knows for what purpose.
Tanvi, at this point, I want to ask my friend Sudesh Verma ji.
Okay, fair enough. Mahesh Tapase wants to respond, yes.
I want to ask Sudesh Verma ji, what is the outcome of the investigation by the UP police? What has happened to the FIR that has been registered at the Hazratganj police station, and why all of a sudden, without any concrete development in the case, why suddenly it has got transferred to the CBI? Are you suggesting that that UP police is not capable of handling the TRP scam that has got registered in their state at Hazratganj police station?
I'll tell you, Maheshji, I'll tell you. You see,
I think he's already said this, that there needs to be a larger investigation across the country. In fact, Mahesh Tapase, the Mumbai police chief himself in the interview to me on day one said that there is possibility that this possible racket may be beyond Mumbai and Maharashtra and could be happening elsewhere. So at the end of the day, why not find out how big this is? But let me bring in Charan Singh Sapra, please, if I can just go to him, because Sudesh Verma says Narendra Modi, when he was in Gujarat and the Congress used the CBI to investigate him, he took it head on. He didn't hide behind these technical loopholes which are available, or not even a loophole. It is a law which is available and a right which is available to every state, but he didn't hide behind it. Why are you hiding behind it now, Charan Singh Sapra?
See, Tanvi, it's not about hiding. whatever the Mahavikas Aghadi government, the decision which they have taken is constitutionally correct. We have not done anything unconstitutional. Number two, let me bring to your notice a couple of cases or couple of instances which happened with Maharashtra government. Number one, the Bhima Koregaon case. You know, the state government wanted the SIT to investigate that case, and what central government did? They appointed NIA, and this was done overnight. Second comes the SSR case. Everybody knows what process was followed in this SSR case to be given to CBI. A similar modus operandi is being seen in this TRP case now. A company which is registered in Delhi, the owner, Mr. Kamal Sharma, is a resident of Delhi. The owner as well as the company goes to Lucknow and registers a case over there. And when the case is registered, the UP police, they suddenly give it to CBI, and overnight, within 24 hours, a decision is taken that this case should be taken by CBI. The FIR doesn't name the offenders. It is against the unnamed people. Secondly, the place of offense is not notified. Such things are there in the FIR. The FIR itself is vague. The evidences are vague. And such a case, which has no outrage, which has no urgency, is being taken over by CBI within 24 hours. So there is some game plan which is going underway, and the Mahavikas Aghadi has sensed that the central government is finding a way to, they are trying to lay a foundation stone for CBI to wade into the probe of TRP scam which is being conducted by the Mumbai police. So that's why we have just protected our fundamental right, and we have seen that the central government is trying to erode or encroach upon the rights of the state government. We can't allow central government to do a mockery of the system again and again. We are just trying to safeguard the constitution and the constitutional values under which the state has to be run.
Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, what is your view? Is one state after the other, Rajasthan, Punjab, West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, they're all using this rule to withdraw the general consent. Is it a legitimate concern?
देखिए, सबसे पहली बात तो ये है कि कहीं ना कहीं ये एक संवैधानिक टकराव की तरफ देश को बढ़ाने की कोशिश है, और कांग्रेस की तरफ से जो दलीलें दी जा रही हैं, सबसे पहले इस देश में न्यायपालिका के पर कतरने का काम जस्टिस एन रॉय को कई जजेस को सुपरसीड करा करके चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ इंडिया बनाया गया। प्रेस की आजादी का सवाल या आपातकाल, राज्यों की स्वायत्तता या राज्यों से के जो विषय हैं, उन विषयों में भी केंद्र का हस्तक्षेप, ये कांग्रेस के 50 वर्षों के शासन में ऐसे अनेक उदाहरण हैं। और सीबीआई को लेकर के उनके जो काम करने के तौर तरीके रहे, या तमाम इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसीज का जिस तरह से कांग्रेस ने दुरुपयोग किया है, जो कुछ भी कोल स्कैम के दौरान सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑब्जर्वेशंस हैं और जो कुछ भी कहा गया सीबीआई को लेकर के उस दौरान, इससे बिल्कुल साफ है कि सीबीआई का जिस तरह से ये दुरुपयोग करते रहे हैं, इन्हें ऐसा लगता है कि ये दुरुपयोग आज भी उनके खिलाफ सरकार कर सकती है। लेकिन अगर आप ये मानते हैं कि टीआरपी से जुड़े इस पूरे प्रकरण की जांच के लिए देश के कई राज्यों में जाना पड़ेगा, तो मुंबई पुलिस को सीबीआई को सहयोग करना चाहिए। ये टकराव से आप, अगर इसमें कोई गड़बड़ी है, कोई अनियमितता है, तो फिर आप तह तक नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे, आपकी अपनी सीमाएं हैं। और मुंबई पुलिस ने जिस तरह से खुद को बेनकाब किया है, जो कुछ भी सुशांत सिंह राजपूत या उसके पहले, मैंने आपके पहले डिबेट में भी पहली बार कहा था कि स्कॉटलैंड यार्ड की गलतफहमी पालने की जरूरत मुंबई पुलिस को नहीं है। देश में कई ऐसे मामले आज भी लोग मुंबई पुलिस से जानना चाहते हैं कि उन मामलों के ये जिम्मेवार लोगों के लिए क्या हुआ। दिव्या भारती से लेकर गुलशन कुमार, ऐसे कई प्रकरण हैं जो मुंबई पुलिस ने सुलझाने का काम नहीं किया, बल्कि गुनाहगारों को बचाने के लिए सुशांत सिंह राजपूत के मामले में जिस तरह से मुंबई पुलिस की विश्वसनीयता दांव पर लगी है, ये सही फैसला है कि टीआरपी से रिलेटेड अगर कोई आरोप है मुंबई पुलिस का, तो उसको क्रॉस चेक करना, क्रॉस एग्जामिन करना और उसको एक सही इन्वेस्टिगेशन के जरिए उसको एक लॉजिकल कंक्लूजन पर पहुंचाने का निर्णय सेंटर का बिल्कुल सही है। और इसीलिए अगर मुंबई पुलिस को बार बार अपना स्टैंड सही दिखता है उन्होंने पहले दलील क्या दिया था सुशांत सिंह राजपूत के मामले में कि ये मुंबई का मामला है, इसमें कैसे सीबीआई जांच करेगी। लेकिन सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने बिहार सरकार के फैसले को सही ठहराया और बिहार सरकार की अनुशंसा और केंद्र सरकार के फैसले को
पर
सही
मिला तो
ठहराया।
अभी तक वहां पे
इसलिए
कुछ
ये पूरी
नहीं,
तरह से केंद्र से
काफी सारी
टकराव की
इलेक्शन
सुनियोजित
बाजी और
रणनीति।
राजनीति हो गई। राजीव रंजन जी, सीबीआई को भी अभी तक उस मामले में कुछ नहीं मिला, और जिस तरीके से आप कह रहे हैं कि मुंबई पुलिस ने कितने केसेस में गड़बड़ करी या कुछ नहीं दिखा पाए, सीबीआई की लिस्ट तो उससे भी लंबी है, साल दर साल, और अभी से नहीं पहले से।
मैं आपकी बात
जैसे
से
आपने खुद ही
सहमत हूं।
बोला, कांग्रेस के
लेकिन
जमाने में
CBI
सुप्रीम
का
कोर्ट
जो
ने
ट्रैक
खुद अपने
रिकॉर्ड
आप
है-
कमेंट किया कि सीबीआई इज अ केज पैरट। हाँ, तो
देखिए,
सीबीआई का ट्रैक
वही तो
रिकॉर्ड
मैं
में
कह रहा हूं, मैंने उस-
एक के बढ़कर एक से बाद एक सीबीआई डायरेक्टर ही देख लीजिए। पिछले सीबीआई
उसी
डायरेक्टर
observation
और
को तो
स्पेशल
मैं याद
डायरेक्टर
दिलाना
सबके
चाहता
अगेंस्ट
था
कितने खुद के
कि
केसेस हैं।
दरअसल कांग्रेस के कार्यकाल में अनेक सरकारें, कांग्रेस की खुद की बनी कई कॉलिशन गवर्नमेंट्स को उन्होंने लीड किया। उन सरकारों में सीबीआई और दूसरे इन्फोर्समेंट एजेंसीज का जो दुरुपयोग हुआ है, उससे कहीं ना कहीं उनके मन में सीबीआई को लेकर आज भी घबराहट है कि उसका दुरुपयोग हो सकता है। दरअसल ये उनका
Okay.
अपना काम करने का जो तरीका था, उसकी वजह
ठीक
से
है।
वो ऐसी बात कहते हैं, लेकिन इसमें दम नहीं।
इसके ठीक है, मैं आई वुड वांट कांग्रेस टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू दिस, बिकॉज इवन आई हैड द सेम थिंग इन माय माइंड व्हेन चरण सिंह सापरा वाज स्पीकिंग। यू नो, it's an odd higher moral ground for the Congress party to take Mr. Charan Singh Sapra, where during your tenure, none less the Supreme Court had to say what you reduced the CBI to.
देखिए, जेडीयू के प्रवक्ता की प्रॉब्लम ये है कि इनको सवाल पूछा, वर्तमान में ये इतिहास में पहुंच गए हैं। खैर, जाने दीजिए। यू राइटली सेड, तन्वी, दैट द सीबीआई's conviction rate is lowest of any agency in the country. Number one. Number two, what happened to the 2G, 3G case? What happened to the Arushi case? There is a list of cases whereby CBI could not come to conclusion, and you rightly said, like in this current SSR case also, after the AIMS report, AIMS forensic report, after that CBI is totally mum. Why they are not acting on it? So the issue is that this is just to create a fakery sort of thing. They want to counter the governments which are non-BJP state governments. They just want to dilute the investigation which is being conducted by the state governments, or they want to malign the image of those state governments. Or thirdly, I would like to say that the central government wants to protect the black sheep of the media who is involved in the TRP scam. This is why this entire exercise is being done, of giving the UP TRP case to the CBI, and maybe they had an eye on this Mumbai TRP case also. By applying same modus operandi of SSR case, they would have transferred this case also. But Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi has prevented that, and we are going to fight for our rights. We are going to fight wherever the central government is trying to, subvert the constitution or the constitutional values. The Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi will fight against it.
Can I intervene?
Okay, at this rate, then, Mr. Sudesh Verma, how will people have faith in any investigative agency, police or the CBI? Yes, Mr. Sudesh
See,
Verma.
people have complete faith. You can do your own survey, Tanvi. I can guarantee people are watching this tamasha. We have nothing against Mumbai police, but TRP scam, if at all there is a scam, it is not limited to Mumbai. It is an all across country phenomenon, and we as government, we as political party, would definitely like to know what are the things that are happening, so that a system can be made, system can be corrected, defaults can be set in, so that you also gain from the actual TRP, isn't it? So if you want to correct the system, they will say vendetta politics. It seems that you are acting with vendetta, and you are using the police force to fix something. It appears from your argument. I'm not saying that. There could be problem, there may not be problem. So why should you have a problem if the CBI takes over a case? And you cannot do anything, because I again quote the Supreme Court judgment of 1994 that says that it cannot be applied with retrospective effect. So already CBI will inquire it, and you can't prevent also. They don't need your permission in this case. And if you do anything wrong, then the court is there, then the entire government is there. So be careful of what you're doing. The people of this country, they are watching it. They are watching it, Mr. Sapra. You cannot take the country to ransom. Remember it. Country is governed by law. Even if you feel something wrong is being done, come out clean. Come out clean. Truth alone triumphs. Why are you scared of truth? Why are you scared of truth?
Okay,
This is what
okay.
my argument is. Come on.
All right, all right.
I'll fix you if you've not done anything wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
Why the offense place is not registered?
What is
Why
the problem, Mahesh? Let me
What
take that to
Congress
Mahesh
says is
Tapase.
doctrine now.
Let me take it to Mahesh Tapase, please. Charan Singh
You have
Sapra, 1
monopoly
minute,
over the
please.
Bible.
Mahesh Tapase, if there is nothing wrong, if there is nothing to hide, then why not let the CBI come in? Now, you yourself, your own government has come out and said, see, we were right all along. Even in the Sushant case, the CBI hasn't found anything so far. If that's indeed what you believe in the TRP investigation as well, let the CBI come and have a look.
See, let me tell you, whether it was the Sushant Singh case or the TRP case, in both the cases, Mumbai police did a fantastic job. Even the Supreme Court did applaud Mumbai police for taking the
Nobody is
conclusion to
questioning that.
in SSR case. And as far as the TRP case is concerned, Mumbai police has made some headway. They have issued notices. They have called people for questioning. They have identified people, and there is a lot of headway has been made. This is what we read in the reports. And so suddenly now this UP case has come up. No headway has been made. Nobody has been named accused. I do not know what kind of a case this is. And if at all something has to come, why not the CBI first start from UP where there is nobody, no accused, no story, no nothing.
मुझे एक रिबोटल का एक मौका दीजिए.
Maharashtra police has already made a headway. They have issued
CBI has not started the investigation. It will investigate everywhere in the country.
Let them
That
start
is
with
the
UP.
reason.
Let them start with UP. Whatever we have to say, see, all admissions
Of
are
course they
based
will.
on prosecutable evidences in the court of law. So there is a certain evidence which the Mumbai police has. It is put up in the court of law as and when it's required. As we speak, we are all reading on channels and newspapers that a lot of people have been called for scrutiny. A lot of people have been called for interrogation. It's happening. So let the CBI start with UP where nobody has been as an accused. Let them give, and if at all the court in this country permits, they are most welcome.
Okay, Rajiv Ranjan, come in here on this point. Why should we not ask questions of how CBI is being used for political benefits? Case in point is Sushant case. अभी तक तो कुछ मिला भी नहीं उनको इसमें.
मुझे लगता है मुंबई पुलिस को लेकर तापसे साहब भी काफी ज्यादा संतुष्ट हैं और मजबूरी है कांग्रेस की वो शिवसेना के साथ सरकार में. लेकिन जिस सीबीआई जांच को लेकर के ये इतने उत्साहित हैं, हम लोगों ने नई फॉरेंसिक टीम को बनाए जाने की मांग की है. दूसरी तरफ सीबीआई ने अभी ये केस खत्म नहीं किया है. ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ नहीं मिला ऐसा कह करके मुंबई पुलिस चुप हो जाए. और 40 दिनों तक 45 दिनों तक जिस मुंबई पुलिस ने एक फॉर्मल एफआईआर नहीं किया, उस पर उसकी कार्य क्षमता के लिए उसकी तारीफ कर रहे हैं तपासे साहब, ये मुझे हैरानी हो रही है. और एक बात बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है, हत्या का आरोप बिहार में दायर एफआईआर में नहीं था. ये आत्महत्या के लिए उकसावे का आरोप था. ये कहां साबित हुआ है कि इसके पीछे उकसावे का मामला नहीं था? ये पूरी तरह से आत्महत्या थी. अगर अभी कई इसमें चीजें अभी भी बची हुई हैं जो मुंबई पुलिस की कार्यशैली पर सवाल खड़े करते हैं.
नहीं, रंजन साहब, पहले आप कह रहे थे हत्या का मामला है. अभी आपके स्टेटमेंट
Yes.
बिहार का जो एफआईआर है, सुनिए, ऑन रिकॉर्ड में आपको बता रहा हूं, बिहार में उनके पिता ने जो एफआईआर किया है उसमें उन्होंने कहा कि उन्हें मानसिक यंत्रणा दी गई, ऐसे उकसावे का वातावरण बना जिससे उसको आत्महत्या करनी पड़ी. ये बाद में जो परिस्थितियां बनी उसके बाद वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन के लिए उस तरफ भी हम लोगों ने कहा कि ध्यान दिया जाए. और आज भी हत्या का मामला नहीं है ऐसा मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं. मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि उनके पिता के एफआईआर में उकसावे की बात को कहा गया और उस पर आज भी कोई मुंबई पुलिस की सफाई नहीं आई.
Right, Mr. Rajiv Ranjan, let me just one at a time. Yes, Mahesh Tapase, make your point.
I'm just asking Mr. Rajiv Ranjan that a few days before the AIMS report came, he was again pressing that it's a murder, it's not a suicide. Today he's saying that it's a suicide. So was he right at that time or was he right, or is he right now? That's
मैं
exactly
उस समय
what
भी राइट था और अभी भी राइट हूँ. आप चले जाइए आर्काइव में जो तपासे साहब सुविधा का फायदा.
Okay. Well, he is simply saying that it was a It's been a case and a complaint of abetment of suicide, and that case is still under investigation, hasn't been ruled out. Mr. Rajiv Razan doesn't even believe all angles of murder have been ruled out, even though the AIMS report says that. We'll wait and watch. ये केस तो चलता ही रहेगा, एटलीस्ट जब तक बिहार में इलेक्शंस नहीं हो जाते, इसमें तो राजनीति चलती रहेगी.
बिहार के इलेक्शन में हमारे किसी लीडर को आपने सुना? सुशांत सिंह राजपूत पर हमारे किसी नेता को सुना आपने जो वो चर्चा कर रहे हो? सुशांत सिंह राजपूत का मामला, बिहार ने अपना बेटा खोया है और इसलिए ये सवाल उठता है, लेकिन चुनाव में सुशांत सिंह राजपूत कहीं मुद्दा नहीं है.
राजपूत जी के पिताश्री ने भी यही पूछा कि सीबीआई का क्या
होगा. नहीं है मुद्दा, कहते हैं जेडीयू. यस यस, चरण सिंह साहब.
Tanvi, can I speak?
Let me tell the JDU spokesperson कि बेटा खाली बिहार का नहीं था, बेटा पूरे देश का बेटा था. आप
तो क्यों नहीं न्याय दिलाने के लिए लग जाते हैं सापरा साहब? क्यों सियासत की रोटियां?
Okay. Gentlemen, may I just say this? I don't want to sit here and talk about Sushant Singh Rajput's case only. The big debate is about opposition ruled states blocking the CBI and saying that the center is using this and saying that the center is using this as a political tool. Yes, Mr. Sudev Sharma.
You see, Tanvi, the way you gave a remark and, just made it appear as if it was for election. Not true, actually. Nobody is blaming Mumbai police, But why should Mumbai police be scared? They may have done a fantastic job. Let the CBI take over.
No, your ally is.
All across the country. No, it's not an issue. Nobody is talking about Sushant Singh Rajput. We need justice. We need justice for his fans, for the followers, and for the family. You see, who are genuinely aggrieved, And so we need justice in that. We'll wait for the final verdict. Let us not prejudice the case. Let us not take opinion on that. And coming to this case, why should Mumbai police or those who run Mumbai police should be scared the political establishment? They may have done a fantastic job. Nobody is putting a question mark on their activities. But when CBI has taken over, it will investigate all across the country. Let us know the truth. Our IMB minister has been interviewed on all channels asking why you are silent, you are not doing anything, you can't be silent as spectator when such a fraud is going on. Only when we know the mechanism, we know that the fraud has taken place, who are the people committing it, then there could be action, then the system will become better. So are they against the system just because they want to investigate about Mumbai? They're not bothered about the entire country? That is the issue.
Can I? See, I just wanted to ask the BJP spokesperson, which he has not answered, that FIR in the place of offence is not registered, the evidences are vague, and where the accused are unnamed, such a case is being transferred to CBI. Why? What is the big hurry in this? Actually, BJP has to answer this. You don't have any answer because you had a hidden agenda.
You do not decide the culprit.
Mr. Sapra, I am completely out of time. I am sorry, I have to interrupt there. Let me answer that on behalf of everybody else on this panel. The point is very simple. The Mumbai police chief himself said there is a possibility that this may be happening in other places beyond Mumbai, beyond Maharashtra as well. So now there is clearly a scope for CBI to come in when a complaint is filed elsewhere and investigate this case. That being said, I don't want to go into the merits of any specific case. Fact of the matter is, more and more opposition governed states are now stepping up to block the CBI. And it all comes down to the credibility of the CBI, credibility of India's national premier investigative agency, and just how politically independent is it when it comes to investigation. That, viewers, is a bigger concern for me than one single specific case. Completely out of time. Thank you so much for joining us.